one of the ways that we greet friends here in India. My name is Annika. It's beautiful here, yes? Well, I'll tell you how this place came to be. Many eons ago, there lived an enlightened Maharaja and Maharani of Anandapur whose hearts were one with nature. So much so that the Maharani turned her palace grounds into a magnificent aviary so she could live among the birds. I am a descendant of that queen, and I have returned to become a caretaker of these wonderful winged creatures. And now, this is my favorite part of each day, when I have the opportunity to welcome all of you to Anandapur, where adventurers meet up. At least until the weather clears, I hope it's okay that I take cover here with you, since it looks like it will just be light rain. I come here often, spending time with the birds and my friends, local bird experts, who have dedicated their time to making Anandapur a welcoming place to birds from all over the world. It's one of the reasons I love to gather adventurers and wilderness explorers like you here. I'm proud to be a senior wilderness explorer from the local Chiria tribe, Moor Lodge. Oh, this is a mudra, or hand gesture, for Chiria, which means bird, and Moor, which means peacock in the Hindi language. And later today, I hope we will be joined by another senior wilderness explorer visiting our gathering. But for now, I'd like to introduce one of my good friends. Like me, he's one of the caretakers of the birds who have made Anandapur their home. Please welcome my friend, Adam!
Check, check. Hello, everyone! Welcome. And namaste.
Namaste.
In my time here, I've learned to interpret the bird's natural behavior in order to better understand them. I'm basically a bird whisperer. And by the way, has anyone here ever been on a great bird adventure before? Well, I say it's about time then. Would you like to meet the birds that call this place home?
Woo!
All right. Well,
Hey, look, it's Miles! Hi, buddy.
like Annika said, this guy is Miles, a trumpeter hornbill from Africa. And these guys are incredible flyers. They can maneuver and dart throughout the trees in order to catch their favorite treats, flying insects without losing any speed.
I know. Would all of you like to see just how Miles flies in the wild?
Yes!
Perfect, wonderful, I'll help. Okay, we're going to create a forest in the wild right now. So if you're sitting on the end of the row here in our lower center section, go ahead and stand up. Then take a small step into the aisle and turn to face the explorer just across the aisle from you. Now raise your arms like this, like the curved branches of a tree, and we're gonna try and make a tunnel for Miles. Just so that if we could take a little step backwards. Oh, and with the poncho, let's pull that back just a little bit. Great, great. Looks like we have a forest. Now hold it.
Excellent. Now, Miles is gonna fly right through your arms. But just keep still and respect our feathered friend because he flies so fast, so watch closely.
Wow. Shabash, thank you.
Excellent job.
Good job. Now let's give the explorers on this side a chance. So we're gonna do the same thing. If you're sitting on the end of the rows here in our center section, go ahead and stand up and then step into the aisle, turn to face the explorer just across the aisle from you, and raise those arms like the tall, open branches of a tree to make a tunnel. Great, we have another forest.
Excellent.
Now hold it.
Would you like to see Miles fly again? All right, let's see. I think our forest is just about ready. Keep those hands up and let's see him fly. Welcome back, buddy.
You all made great trees. Let's give our volunteers a round of applause.
Miles, you are incredible, my friend. I don't have any flying insects though, but I do have a grape. Would you like a treat?
And that's why there are no flying grapes in Africa.
They go extinct with birds like Miles around. Now, a really neat thing about these birds is that they are designed to do exactly what we were showing you earlier. They can maneuver and dart around the trees in order to catch their favorite treats. But saying goodbye is always the hardest part. Let me give you a little bit of a hand there, Miles. And as he flies, check out his wings and the way that he tucks them. And that little tail, the way that he uses it, kind of like a little rudder that helps him maneuver around those trees. It's what makes them so nimble when they fly.
I love when he tucks his wings as he flies through the air.
Pretty neat. You know where to go, my friend. Just through the window. The same window as before. And the time before that. Yep, there, left of the light.
And that was Miles, our trumpeter.
So, birds like Miles, they live in the trees and the forests of Africa. But there are some birds that live a little bit closer to people. Like, for instance, there are ducks, and, well, around here there are all sorts of other birds. Like guinea fowl.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
just like that. Oh, and there are also chickens, too. Chickens are all over the place around here. I'm sure if we wait around long enough, there's going to be some that turn up around here somewhere.
You'll definitely know them when you see them. They also do some mimicking behavior, right?
Yeah, well, there are many animals that do mimicry behavior.
Definitely.
You know, I think one of those is just like parrots.
Parrots, yes, they grow on you.
But they do not make great pets.
They can bite.
And they scream.
And they poop everywhere.
Not the best roommates.
Very true. But some of these birds are so smart that they can mimic what they hear from the world around them. Just like Groucho! We have to show you this guy.
Groucho is an incredible parrot.
Hello, Groucho.
And I'm Cassie with Groucho. Groucho's the cute one. And he is pretty incredible. We're going to see if Groucho would like to show off some of his amazing talents. Do you want to start off by saying hello? Hello. Very nice, very nice. Hello. Groucho lived with the human family for a long time, so he has learned to show off his personality in some pretty extraordinary ways. Let's see if he wants to show off just how extraordinary he is. What do you say, Groucho? Do you want to show off a little bit? Are you ready? Here we go. Ready? Thing about Groucho, he actually knows the lyrics to 7 different songs from beginning to end. Do you guys, oh, look at Groucho! It's your fan club! Hello, ladies. The chicks dig him. Hi, girls. See you later. Groucho, do you want to give everybody out there a great big kiss? Good stuff, that kiss. Well, what do you guys say? Do you want to see if Groucho will sing another song?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, all right. What do you say, buddy? They would love one more song. Would you sing one more? And that is it. Great job, buddy.
Thank you very much, Cassie, as well.
Everyone say bye to Groucho.
Bye, Groucho.
Excuse me. Got a tweet. Thank you for laughing at that. It's really actually great news, though. Our special friends are just about here.
That's wonderful news. Adventurers, please welcome Senior Wilderness Explorer Russell and his furry friend Doug.
Don't shake.
Oh, I do not like to get wet.
Oh, hey, thanks. I didn't bring my umbrella.
You're more than welcome to take shelter here. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, my name is Russ, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12.
Shabash, Russell.
Really glad you could make it, guys.
Tell us about your furry friend.
He's my dog. We found him in South America, and he's trained. Shriek, boy. Speak, boy.
Hi there.
Oh my. You can talk?
How does this work?
Please do not touch that. Thank you.
Hey, you're English? More like English. Tell us your name, boy.
My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Doug. A good wilderness explorer loves all animals.
Just like our motto says.
Exactly.
An explorer is a friend to all, be it plant or fish or tiny mole.
You all know this part. Everyone, follow along.
The wilderness must be explored.
Now you.
The wilderness must be explored.
Caw, caw, roar.
Caw, caw, roar.
Wonderful job.
Well, Russell and Doug, I see you guys love animals. Would you like to meet some birds?
Oh, show me the birdie.
Well, Doug, one of our favorites around here is the crown crane. Meet Fraser. Fraser Crane.
This is one of the many birds here that help connect us to a world of stories and adventures.
You know, Doug, say hello.
Hi there. I like the birdies.
And they like you. This is the gray-crowned crane, the national bird of Uganda, a country in Africa where they're practically royalty with their tall gold crowns. Can't you just imagine them flying over the plains of Africa?
Pretty incredible.
I like the birdies.
And they're a pretty unique species of crane, too.
Wow. Beautiful flight.
Absolutely. And believe it or not, they're one of the only cranes that'll roost in trees.
Really?
Yeah, their feet are a little bit larger than other species of crane.
Oh, here he comes.
You know, I have an idea. Do either of you want to feed Fraser?
I do.
All right, Russell. Our friend Amy here is going to hand you this bowl, and she's got some treats for Fraser. Right there, Russell. Perfect job.
He really goes gaga for birdseed. My hair sticks up like that, my mom makes me brush it.
That's very funny, Russell, but everything you see on a bird is feathers. That crown on top of his head, even his eyelashes, everything you see, it's all feathers. But thank you very much, Amy, and that was Fraser Crane.
Oh, that's a very friendly bird.
Where's he going?
Very friendly indeed. And I think you're gonna like our next bird. He's from South America and has a behavior that looks a whole lot like hopping.
I have not seen a birdie hop before.
Well, Doug, if anyone can, a toucan can. It's a bird joke. But we do have some adventurers who have volunteered to create the perfect hopping environment for our bird friend. Jane and Jill, come on up, my friends. Now, I bet you didn't know that toucans were magical creatures.
Yes, the indigenous people of South America say that the toucan can send messages between the living and spirits. They're even immortalized in the night sky in the constellation Tucana.
Absolutely, and I think it's about time that we meet our toucan, Sunny. And also you bet Amy. Now, adventurers.
Wow, cool beak.
It is a very cool beak. But what you guys are gonna do for Sunny here is hold your arms out like branches so that he has a place to hang out. Just like that, shoulder width apart. And let's see if he wants to hop over this direction.
He wants to show off a little bit first.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you take a look at his wings when he flies, they're pretty tiny for how big that bird is. But they are very powerful, and it helps them to fly in South America.
This is the kind of weather they're used to, probably.
Yeah, probably. And many birds have special adaptations that help them deal with rainy days, kind of like today. And believe it or not, with that bill, they can pick fruit, catch insects, and they'll even toss food back and forth to one another in a tasty game of catch. And another neat thing about that beak is that it's made out of the same stuff that our hair and nails are made out of, too.
He goes right by.
He's making Amy work for it. And I guarantee that your arms are probably pretty tired. So you can put those down if you'd like for just a moment. It's pretty cool to see him up there, right? Excellent job, Sunny.
He's teasing her.
It's definitely the Sunny Show.
Yes. It's always sunny in Anandapur.
My favorite one of yours, Adam.
Now, I think we're just about ready. So adventurers, if your arms aren't too tired already, hold them out again, just like that. And let's see if you can put those back down again. Now, one of the neat things that we do with all the birds here, the way that we get so many really neat things to happen with these guys is through positive reinforcement training. Because just like we don't work for free, neither does Sunny. So it's important to make sure that we find a great way to make it worth our while to do what we're asking.
Yeah, he's leaving. He's had enough.
And that was Sunny! Thank you very much, adventurers. You made incredible branches.
What a cool bird.
Oh, that is a good and smart birdie.
Yeah, very good and very smart. I think you're gonna love our next bird. It's one of my favorite birds. It's probably my favorite animal. The bald eagle. It's a symbol of pride.
Oh, look at him!
For the United States of America, this is hope.
A bald birdie?
Well, bald eagles aren't actually bald.
That's exactly right, Russell. It comes from the old English word.
Oh, good one. Had to go.
She has a fast pass.
Yeah.
Plus.
My cousins in the West have told me so much about these birds. She's so majestic.
Not just majestic, but also inspiring. Not too long ago, the bald eagle was placed on the endangered species list. Then, through conservation efforts, all of us, we played a huge part in helping the population to recover. And I'm happy to say the bald eagle is no longer an endangered species.
Cool story, right?
Thank you, Hope. And now, I'd like to introduce my favorite feathered friend, the peacock. In ancient mythology from India, a story is told that once the tail feathers of Moor Peach were dull. But in gratitude for the more protection of the people, the peacock was given his beautiful iridescent feathers. During molting season, peacocks lose their feathers, but they will come back beautiful and strong. So now, as the national bird of India,
I know,
the
it's
peacock
sunny.
is the symbol of pride, protection, benevolence, joy, and humility. That's why I'm delighted to share this beautiful creature with all of you. I call him Nabil, which is a very noble name. Not only is Peacock Moor in Hindi, but Moor is also the name of my Wilderness Explorers Lodge.
What a beautiful birdie. A very, very beautiful birdie.
Wow, this has been a great bird adventure.
It really has, Russell. And did you know that there are literally thousands and thousands of bird species all over the world? You too can have your own adventure in nature. And you don't even have to go that far. Many birds can be found in your backyard or even your local park back home. But to get you started on your next adventure, be sure to check out the Nature Passport app.
Great idea! Ask any of our Wilderness Explorers troop leaders to find out more. You know, whether it's a Kevin bird, or an eagle, an owl, a toucan, or a peacock, you'll discover birds and other animals with incredible stories, and discovering their story is just the beginning of your adventure.
Hey, Russell, check out that spectacled owl over there.
That's a cool bird. Get a picture of it for me.
And you can't forget about this peacock. Look at that tail.
Yeah!
I too can run around like the birdies.
And be sure to have your camera ready for Hope and Flannery over there.
Hey, adventure is out there.
Oh, so many birdies. I love them all.
Like Doug and Russell, we can have our own adventure any day. Nature and all of its wonderful creatures are all around. All we have to do is look up.
I do ever so want to see the birdie. I am on the scent of birdies.
The wilderness must be explored. Bye.
Bye, Russell. Oh, we'll see you later at the Wilderness
That's right. Oh yeah. Wait up, Doug.
But for now, thanks for visiting with all of our feather friends here.
And until we see you again, like birds in flight. Let's go. And have a wonderful